Delloreese Patricia Early, known professionally as Della Reese, is an American actress, singer, game show panelist of the 1970s, one-time talk show hostess and ordained minister. She started her career in the 1950s as a gospel, pop and jazz singer, scoring a hit with her 1959 single Don't You Know? In the late 1960s, she had hosted her own talk show, Della, which ran for 197 episodes. Through 4 decades of acting, she is best known for playing Tess, the lead role on the 1994 2003 television show Touched by an Angel. In more recent times, she became an ordained New Thought minister in the Understanding Principles for Better Living Church in Los Angeles, California. Early years: Della Reese was born Delloreese Patricia Early on July 6, 1931, in the historic Black Bottom neighborhood of Detroit, Michigan, to Nellie Mitchell, a Native American cook of the Cherokee tribe, and an African-American steelworker Richard Thaddeus Early. Her mother had also had several children before Reese's birth, none of whom lived with her. Hence, Reese grew up as an only child. At 6 years old, Reese began singing in church. From this experience, she became an avid gospel singer. On weekends in the 1940s, she and her mother would go to the movies independently to watch the likes of Joan Crawford, Bette Davis, and Lena Horne portray glamorous lives on screen. Afterwards, Reese would act out the scenes from the films. In 1944, she began her career directing the Young People's Choir, after she had nurtured acting plus her obvious musical talent. She was often chosen, on radio, as a regular singer. At the age of 13, she was hired to sing with Mahalia Jackson's gospel group. Della Reese entered Detroit's popular Cass Technical High School. She also continued with her touring with Jackson. With higher grades, she was the first in her family to graduate from high school in 1947, at only 15. Afterwards, she formed her own gospel group, the Meditation Singers. However, due in part to the death of her mother, and her father's serious illness, Reese had to interrupt her schooling at Wayne State University to help support her family. Faithful to the memory of her mother, Della Reese also moved out of her father's house when she disapproved of him taking up with a new girlfriend. She then took on odd jobs, such as truck driver, dental receptionist, and even elevator operator, after 1949. Performing in clubs, Early soon decided to shorten her name from Della Reese Early to Della Reese. Musical career: Reese was discovered by the gospel singer Mahalia Jackson, and her big break came when she won a contest, which gave her a week to sing at Detroit's well-known Flame Show Bar. Reese remained there for 8 weeks. Although her roots were in gospel music, she now was being exposed to and influenced by such famous jazz artists as Ella Fitzgerald, Sarah Vaughan and Billie Holiday. In 1953, she signed a recording contract with Jubilee Records, for which she recorded 6 albums. Later that year, she also joined the Hawkins Orchestra. Her first recordings for Jubilee were songs such as In the Still of the Night, I've Got My Love to Keep Me Warm, and Time After Time. Although the EP did not enter the charts, it sold 500,000 copies, and the songs were later included on the 1959 album And That Reminds Me. In 1957, Reese released a single called, And That Reminds Me. After years of performing, she gained chart success with this song. It became a top 20 pop hit and a million-seller record. That year, Reese was voted by Billboard, Cashbox and various other magazines, as the most promising singer. In 1959, Reese moved to RCA Records and released her first RCA single, called Don't You Know?, which was adapted from Puccini's music for La Bohème, specifically, the aria Musetta's Waltz. It became her biggest hit to date, reaching the number 2 spot on the pop charts and topping the R&B charts that year. Eventually, the song came to be widely considered the signature song of her early career. Reese received a Grammy nomination for her 1960 album, Della, and then released a successful follow-up single called Not 1 Minute More. She remained on the Billboard Hot 100 chart with the songs, And Now, Someday, and The Most Beautiful Words. In November 1960, Reese appeared in advertisements in Ebony magazine for the newly launched AMI Continental Jukebox. Reese recorded regularly throughout the 1960s, releasing singles and several albums. Two of the most significant were the classic Della and Waltz With Me, Della, which broadened her fan base internationally. She recorded several jazz-focused albums, including Delloreese Live, On Strings of Blue and One of a Kind. She also performed in Las Vegas for 9 years and toured across the country. Reese continued to record albums in the following decades, receiving 2 more Grammy nominations in the gospel category for the album Delloreese and Brilliance and for the live recorded album, My Soul Feels Better Right Now. Motown singer Martha Reeves cites Reese as a major influence and says she named her group the Vandellas after Van Dyke Street in Detroit and Della Reese. Television and film career. In 1969, she began a transition into acting work which would eventually lead to her greatest fame. Her first attempt at television stardom was a talk show series, Della, which was cancelled after 197 episodes. In 1970, Reese became the first black woman to guest host The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson. She appeared in several TV movies and miniseries, was a regular on Chico and the Man and played the mother of B.A. Baracus in the A-Team episode Lease with an Option to Die. In 1991, she starred opposite Redd Foxx in his final sitcom, The Royal Family, but his death halted production of the series for several months. Reese also did voiceover for the late 1980s animated series A Pup Named Scooby-Doo. In 1989, she starred alongside Eddie Murphy, Richard Pryor and Arsenio Hall in the theatrical release movie Harlem Nights, in which she performed a fight scene with Eddie Murphy. Reese appeared as a panelist on several episodes of the popular television game show Match Game. Television guest appearances. Reese has had a wide variety of guest starring roles, beginning with an episode of The Mod Squad. This led to other roles in such series as The Bold Ones, The New Doctors, Getting Together, Policewoman, Petrocelli, Joe Forrester, Police Story, The Rookies, McCloud, Sanford and Son with old friend Redd Foxx, Vega Dollar, Insight and 2 episodes of The Love Boat. She also had a recurring role on It Takes Two opposite Richard Crenna and Patty Duke, 3 episodes of Crazy Like a Fox, 4 episodes of Charlie and Company opposite Flip Wilson, 227 with best friend Marla Gibbs, MacGyver, Night Court, Dream On, Designing Women, Picket Fences, That's So Raven and The Young and the Restless. She also had a recurring role as Tess, on Promised Land with Wendy Phillips and Gerald McRaney, among many others. Touched by an Angel, after coping with the death of one of her best friends, Redd Foxx, in 1991, she was reluctant to play an older female lead in the inspirational television drama Touched by an Angel, but went ahead and auditioned for the role of Tess. She wanted to have a one-shot agreement between CBS and producer Martha Williamson, but ordered more episodes. Reese was widely seen as a key component of the show's success. Already starring on Touched by an Angel was the lesser-known Irish actress Roma Downey, who played the role of caseworker Tess's Angel employee, Monica. In numerous interviews, there was an on- and off-screen chemistry between both Reese and Downey. The character of Tess was the angelic supervisor who sent the other angels out on missions to help people redeem their lives and show them God's love, while at the same time, she was sassy and had a no-nonsense attitude. The show often featured a climactic monologue delivered by the angel Monica in which she reveals herself as an angel to a human with the words, "I am an angel sent by God to tell you that he loves you." The character of Tess was portrayed by Reese as down-to-earth, experienced and direct. Reese also sang the show's theme song, Walk With You, and was featured prominently on the soundtrack album produced in conjunction with the show. During its first season in 1994, many critics were skeptical about the show, it being the second overtly religious primetime fantasy series, after Highway to Heaven. The show had a rocky start, low ratings and was cancelled 11 episodes into the first season. However, with the help of a massive letter-writing campaign, the show was resuscitated the following season and became a huge ratings winner for the next 7 seasons. At the beginning of the 4th season in 1997, Reese threatened to leave the show because she was making less than her co-stars. CBS ended up raising her salary. Touched by an Angel was cancelled in 2003, but it continued rerunning heavily in syndication and on the Hallmark Channel. Roma Downey said of her on- and off-screen relationship with Reese, "She's very wise. She's very loving. She can be a little gruff at times, but she's always adoring and adorable. I lost my mother when I was very young, and during my whole adolescence and into my 20s, I'd been looking for a mother figure, and I really think I can say with absolute truth and sincerity that I feel that I finally found her in Delloreese." Downey later also said, "I think I'll just always remember the feel of her neck against my cheek when she hugs me and the love I know that she has for me and the love that I feel for her and the love that she has for God. To know Della is to know that she loves God." Personal life. Reese's mother, Nellie Mitchell Early, died in 1949 of a cerebral hemorrhage. Reese's father, Richard Early, died 10 years later. Reese had an adoptive daughter, Delloreese Daniels Owens, in 1961. Owens died on March 14, 2002, after complications stemming from pituitary disease. Reese said about the painful experience, sharing her frustration with the lack of awareness and knowledge of pituitary disorders, "When it happened, I thought, it's such an odd thing to die from, because pituitary problems aren't something you hear about. It makes it harder because you don't understand what happened. It seemed so strange and hard to explain. It still is, to be honest." In 1979, after taping a guest spot for The Tonight Show, she suffered a near-fatal brain aneurysm, but made a full recovery after 2 operations by neurosurgeon Dr. Charles Drake at University Hospital in London, Ontario. In 1983, she married Franklin Thomas Lett, Jr., a concert producer and writer. In 2002, Reese announced on Larry King Live that she had been diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. She became a spokeswoman for the American Diabetes Association, traveling around the United States to raise awareness about this disorder. In 2005, Reese was honored by Oprah Winfrey at her Legends Ball ceremony, along with 25 other women of African American descent. Reese was ordained as a minister in 2010, after serving as the senior minister and founder of the Understanding Principles for Better Living Church, an independent congregation, which currently meets at First Lutheran Church in Inglewood, California. In her ministerial work, she is known as the Reverend Dr. Delloreese Lett. Discography. Filmography, film, television, awards and nominations. Awards, 1994, Hollywood Walk of Fame, 7060 Hollywood Boulevard Television, 1996, Image Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 1997, Image Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 1998, Image Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 1999, Image Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 2000, Image Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 2001, Image Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 2002, Image Award for Outstanding Lead Actress in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, nominations, 1960, Grammy Award Don't You Know, 1961, Grammy Award Della, 1991, Grammy Award Delloreese and Brilliance, 1997, Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 1997, Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 1998, Emmy Award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 1998, Golden Globe Award for Best Performance by an Actress in a Supporting Role in a Made-for-TV Series Touched by an Angel, 1998, Screen Actors Guild Award for Outstanding Performance by a Female Actor in a Drama Series Touched by an Angel, 1999, Grammy Award My Soul Feels Better Right Now, 2000, Annie Award for Outstanding Individual Achievement for Voice Acting by a Female Performer in an Animated Feature Dinosaur, references. External links, Delloreese official website, Delloreese at the Internet Movie Database, Delloreese interview at the Archive of American Television, Understanding Principles for Better Living Church, Delloreese's tough TV career, Delloreese's oral history video excerpts at the National Visionary Leadership Project.